Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. Steven, safe to say we're ready for a huge show. I think we have 12, 13 pre-fills.
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll. A bunch of boxes coming up. So guys, in the interest of time, if you guys can drop me box numbers as we go from break to break, that would work well. Otherwise, I'm heading straight to the randomizer. Happy holidays from Sean. Thank you, Sean. Happy holidays for everyone as well. Looking forward to a big show. So I'm going to get it started, Steven. But just real quick, holidays, how are you doing? How are your holidays and everything?
I'm doing good. It was a fun time, relaxing. Got to visit both sides of the family, hang out with nieces, nephews, all that good stuff. But ready. Kind of ready to get back at it. This is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. It's weird because normally we work on Sundays. I know you were off Friday as well, but I was off Saturday, Sunday. Kind of weird not having 2 days in the break room, but I guess all the fun here is going to make up for it. So let's get the show started. 2 virtual dice. We're looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. 5 and a 1, 6 would do. At least that saves some time.
That will.
That will save some time. Alrighty, heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Devin put a lot of stuff in the Discord, FISO Trade Group, and we have Pearl Barton 321 saying, good luck, everyone. I agree. Can't Miss is going to be the chase this show, which is, to be honest with you, a series that we have slept on a little bit, but looking forward to getting into that throughout the show.
Yep, we're 2 away on the second break in that today.
I think everything is filled up but the loaded dice, and we're very close on that one as well.
And we have a lot of new customers joining us here in the break room today. So keep your name out if you're new. We're going to have a little 1 next to your name, so keep your eye out. We got, I believe, here in this break.
2 of them, Noah Foster and William Workman.
Yep, there we go.
So welcome to the room, guys. I ask our new customers how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what your squads are. We got Troy saying happy holidays. Robert as well. Same to you guys. Happy holidays to everyone. Hope it's been great. And hopefully tonight's going to keep the fire going here in the break room. So Tony Starr, Tyler King, Noah Foster, Michael Francia, William Workman, and Gregory Crow are all in this first break. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped, and I will randomize for our jersey box number. If you guys buzzer beat me a jersey box number, I will take it. We do have a ton of breaks filled up, though, so can't miss a second. If you've got a can't miss number, let me know.
Let's keep it at that pace, though.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I know. Normally, I say when a break is filled up, call out the number right away. But there are like 13 breaks filled up. So we'll go 1 by 1 on the box calls. But I'm going to get the first one prep here in the randomizer, and we will rock and roll.
A win's a win, though, Devin. A win is a win.
All I have to say about the Bucs and Tom Brady and the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, those guys get in, they're not going to make a run. I know everyone wants to say Brady's going to make a run. It's Brady in the playoffs. The Bucs have so many issues, and if they get in the playoffs, they're not going anywhere. My opinion. We can debate this later. We have a lot of breaks to do. Just my general thoughts on the whole Buccaneer situation. I know they'll play the Cowboys. I know everyone's going to say the Cowboys will choke, but I think the Cowboys will clobber the Buccaneers in the first round of the playoffs, Steven. Whatever that betting line is, I'm going to take the Cowboys and the points.
Okay.
It's going to be a blowout. Packer win given hope to Cameron Frank, his Jets. I think the Jets are also toast. I like Michael Francia, but I think the Jets are toast, Steven. Although I guess if Mike White does play, they have a chance. But if Zach Wilson ever plays again, they're toast.
Yeah, who's not toast, Kamen?
Who's that?
Your first place Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's true. They actually have their own destiny in their own hands.
Yes, they do.
They're looking good. Actually, they can even lose this week as long as they win the last game.
Yeah, as long as they
They're
beat
in.
the Titans.
Randomizer for the divisions is set. Michael Francia is up top in the NFC North. We've got Noah Foster in the NFC South. It is William Workman. That man is a hard worker. He even worked on Christmas, Steven.
Good for him.
Yeah, William, get at it,
Tough
brother.
man right there.
Yeah, hard worker. We got Tony Starr. He's a superstar in the NFC West. Gregory Crow out there in the AFC North. It's Tyler King in the AFC South. Gregory AFC East and Gregory AFC West. Mike White is back, says Michael. Zach Wilson placed in the reserves, won't be active the rest of the year. That is all a good point. And Robert saying Tua choked the game yesterday. He certainly did.
It did not look good.
I'm typically a Tua defender, but when you choke, you choke. 3 interceptions in the fourth quarter.
It's looked rough these past few weeks.
Some of them right to the Packers. Box 26, by the way, Steven. So to let you know there, that's what the randomizer picked.
On the running star.
Running star jerseys coming up. Then the can't miss is next. If you're in can't miss, drop me a box number, folks. One of my new sweaters they got, Steven, over the holidays. Gotta look sharp and clean. Just wait till you see my quarter zip tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
I'm in love with it. Box 26 out of 35. Here we go, folks.
It's Tuesday, so it must be baby blue.
Might be the baby blue polo. It's too cold lately, though.
Yeah.
We'll see. I got some good hoodies, too. Got a lot of good stuff over the weekend. Bob didn't care about Tua. He had Jalen Waddle, Steven. Once we get caught up in these breaks, which will be a while, remind me to tell you about what happened with the UA fantasy team. It's been very dramatic. First hit of the show, we got ourselves a fantastic cornerback. He was also a great kick and punt returner, defensive back. We have the one, the only, Adam Pac-Man Jones, AFC North. We've got ourselves Gregory Crow, taking home the Adam Jones, former Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro. This is actually a beautiful Bengal jersey, Mr. Jones. That bad boy is JSA certified. That is very clean. You know what? I'm not even going to open up the whole jersey just because we have so many breaks to do. You see the number 24. You see the Jones right there. It is a very clean jersey. You know what? Actually, I will open it up, Steven, just because we always do. Let's take a whole look at this beautiful Bengal jersey, Mr. Jones. Congratulations, Gregory Crow. I know he's not a new customer, but not a name I recognize. Must be relatively new, Steven, maybe?
I'm guessing so. I haven't seen that name either.
All right, Gregory. Welcome, sir. Congrats on your dub. So Devin might be going to the Bucs game next week. It's going to be the first game he ever watches Brady. That is awesome, Devin. Super cool.
Yeah.
What do the Bucs have next week?
I think they play Carolina next week.
Oh, and that's literally, essentially, the winner of that game wins the division. I think it is actually... I think if the Bucs lose, they get eliminated. I think or they won it. Their game ahead.
Either way, Carolina controls their destiny.
Yes, they do. Well, actually, I think the Bucs are a game ahead. So if they win, they might clinch the division. But if they lose, they lose out on the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So basically, whoever wins between Tampa and Carolina probably wins the division.
Carolina had the 2 pick, the second pick a while ago.
Carolina plays the Saints the last week. You would think they win that game, but in the NFL, you truly never know.
You never know.
Congrats, Gregory. Let's keep it rolling here. Greg loves it. Devin had season tickets, but COVID canceled it. Okay, COVID canceled a lot of things, unfortunately, but not the Ultimate Autographs break room because nothing can cancel us, Steven. We are uncancelable.
We're a machine.
Absolute machine. Can't miss George, Ryan, Chris, Nancy, Rob, Daniel. I'm going to actually take the pace up a little bit here. Love talking sports with you guys. We have a lot of breaks to get through, so keep dropping those box numbers in, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. If they lose, they'll need to win, then have the Panthers lose against the Saints. So tough going for them. Like I said, not 100%, Steven, but my feeling is the winner of that game takes the NFC South. And I'll be boring. I'll still pick the Bucs as low as I am on them. Buccaneers.
Not as low as the Panthers.
Not as low as the Panthers are good against the Lions. I will say.
They did. Panthers had some pretty impressive wins.
I did lose money betting on that game. Thankfully, the 49ers won it back because they pounded the Commanders.
Yes.
So can't miss on the way. We'll rock and roll here. Boxes getting randomized. 1, 2, 3, 11, and 14. Top box after 6 clicks is what we'll do in the can't miss. We do have a game tonight. It's going to be the Chargers and Colts. Chargers holding their own destiny now. They win their last few games. They're in the playoffs.
Yes, they are.
So looking good. Chris Leonard in the chat. Looking for number 11 and can't miss. All right, Chris. 11 going off the ticker. Thank you very much, sir. And we will get you guys randomized for your divisions. George, Ryan, Chris, Nancy, Rob, and Daniel. That's Daniel Gore. That is Frank Gore's sibling, by the way. Until he tells me otherwise, that's what I'm going with, Steven.
Box 11?
Box 11. We have a Walter Payton in this series, you know? Isn't that crazy?
Yes. I'm excited to see that one.
Daniel Gore could potentially win it with the NFC North. We have Mr. Ryan Hicks in the NFC South. Rob's got the NFC East. Nancy's got the NFC West. We have George, AFC North. Nancy, AFC South. Chris, AFC East. And Nancy, AFC West. Here we go. Box 11 out of 45 in the can't miss. This one feels a little bit hefty, Steven. Feels a little hefty.
Hefty.
Could be a big box coming up here. I think this might be, is this authentic? We might have an authentic coming out here in the can't miss. Oh, yes, sir. We certainly do. We have ourselves one of, if not the best cornerback in the league. Led the NFL in picks last season, 11 of them. Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro, member of that great Cowboy defense. Trayvon Diggs on the Flash Authentic. All right.
Beautiful
NFC
helmet.
East, Rob Taglienti taking home the Trayvon Diggs.
With another W.
That is so clean. Such a nice autograph. Such a nice helmet. Congratulations, Mr. Rob Taglienti. Let's go.
Rob the winner here in this break room.
He's been winning a lot.
Yes, he has.
When he plays as Rob, he does better than when he plays as Robert.
Yeah.
Sometimes his name comes in different ways, but Rob is the way to go. Devin having a good fantasy week this week. We'll get into it more, Steven, but I'll give you the short story of the UA fantasy team. After the noon window on Sunday, I believe, Steven.
Yes.
We had a 11% chance to win. And then the Rams defense went berserk. And we are now up to an 89% chance to win, I think. Something like that. Over 60 for sure.
We still got to play him next week, right?
So we got to make sure Keenan Allen doesn't go off tonight. Keenan Allen needs to get like less than 23 points or something. But we are up. Things are looking good. The player we played at the Broncos defense, which had -4 points. So that was the difference in that matchup. America's team number 1 is ready. The minis. We got Todd Ellis, Rob Taglienti, Chase Kiefer, Zebediah Schutz, Ryan Hicks, and Martin Lamika. Martin, welcome to the room. Let us know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what your squad is.
I mean, they dropped 51 yesterday.
They did. It was crazy.
Bad.
It was absolutely crazy. Denver's coach, Hackett, got fired.
Finally.
Rightfully so. Zebediah wants 18. Okay, Zebediah, give me one more. 5 and 18.
5 and
I think 18 is one of the ones I brought in.
Yep. 5 and 18?
5 and 18. Yes, sir. We will go 6 clicks here for our divisions. Thank you very much, Zebediah. We have the Hurt So Good Authentic next. 9 to go, all 9 in the room and on the ticker. If you're in that break, drop me a box number. Yeah. I was actually supposed...
box? I'll take a box.
Yeah, I'll give you some boxes. I think the Trayvon sticker slipped lower.
Okay, that's fine.
I know we'll have something that'll probably beat him in the next few breaks.
We got a lot of breaks. So we got
Yes.
3 Hurt. I think we got 2 Hurt So Good.
Yeah, we'll probably beat that
Got
Trayvon
3,
Diggs.
so-
I was gonna say that's the leader for best hits so far, but we'll probably beat it for sure.
Got some headliners left. It looks.
Yeah, a lot of headliners left in a lot of our series. America's Team Minis, I think every headliner's left. Todd Ellis up top in the NFC North. We got Rob in the NFC South. Zebediah calling out the numbers, NFC East. Rob's got the NFC West. Ryan, AFC North, AFC South. We have Martin, AFC East, and Chase, AFC West. Do box 5 first and 18 next. Double the trouble, double box break. You can win multiple things with one spot. You keep your divisions for both. Let's go. A lot of people watching the stream right now, too.
Let's go.
I did say every headliner was out there in America's Team Minis. Until now. Well thought out, Steven. The NFL's all-time tackle leader, 13-time Pro Bowler, former Defensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl champ, Ray Lewis on the Flash Mini. Congratulations, Ryan Hicks, on a top 2 or 3 defensive player of all time. I mean, it's Reggie White.
It's insane.
Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. Primetime's up there as well, but those are some of my favorite defensive players. That is very clean. Ryan.
Beautiful
Mr.
Ryan.
Hicks. Dude is rolling. Devontae Adams, or not Devontae Adams, Devontae Smith in my personal fantasy league, Steven. He also rescued me. I was down to like 20% chance to win. Now I'm up to like 80, 90 in that one, too.
He is a solid 2.
He made some incredible catches last Sunday against the Cowboys.
He's a solid second guy to have on your team.
And I think he's the best number 2 receiver. He could be a number 1 on many teams.
Yes.
He is that talented. Let's see what we got in box 18, the Peyton Manning box. What could we have in here? Ray Lewis, one of the best defensive players ever in the last break. How about this? This one I don't think is even a headliner in this series. This is a defensive break. Rob Tagnanti got a defensive player last break. How about a member of the 1990s and 2000s All-Decade team? Another former Defensive Player of the Year. Another former Super Bowl champ. Another great personality. Warren Sapp on the Buccaneer Mini. Congrats, Rob, on Warren Sapp. Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp. That is a rock-solid double box break, if you ask me. I love Warren Sapp. He was so good. I know you talk about this a lot. Considered a top 50 player all time, Steven, if you look at the sheer numbers.
Yes.
What are the stats you like to use?
It's his AAV value, so I mean I'm guessing it has a lot to do with the numbers of his impact at his position compared to against all other positions. He ranks like 45th amongst
like the war in baseball.
Basically the war of
wins
football.
above replacement. Yeah, and Warren Sapp, he was kind of the OG defensive tackle. He had just under 100 career sacks. Defensive tackles don't get a lot of sacks. This man was Aaron Donald before Aaron Donald. Not quite as athletic, but almost as effective, which is saying a lot, because Aaron Donald is another guy that's borderline top 5 defensive player.
Aaron Donald on that AAV list, he sits at 73rd.
So Sapp's ahead of him.
Sapp's ahead of him.
Okay. Well, that's crazy.
And he has 103 career sacks, Mr. Donald.
That's awesome. Mike Who says James Strode. I don't know who James is talking about. Awesome Mini says Devin. The other Rob's on fire says Robert Nelson. I agree. So Devin's got some good possibilities in his league this week. Hurt So Good Authentic is next. We got Sean Kowalski, Troy Moore, Benjamin, Claire Welling, Peter Harns, Troy Moore, Edward Tabanera. Let me know. Devin saying breaking news, Tua and concussion protocol. That is tough news to hear. Hopefully he's okay. I'm going to get these box numbers randomized in the Authentics. Just 9 to go, Steven. 3 headliners left. Nick Chubb, Warren Moon, Brandon Ayuk. All 9 boxes now in the room. All 9 boxes now on the ticker. It's been a very hot series here. You know who also is really hot in the break room? Edward Tabanera. This man was rolling on Friday. He wants 33. Okay, Edward. The Larry Bird box getting off the ticker. We'll do box 33 in the Authentics.
Well, I'll take those minis.
Yes, sir. Edward is just completely rolling in this break room, Steven.
Rolling, absolutely.
He was the hottest guy in the room on Friday. He won something like, I think he didn't pull that many headliners, but he won like 4 or 5 of them himself.
I don't know how many. I know Mr. Tabanera ordered it yesterday, but guys got double points if you ordered with us yesterday.
Ooh, that's true.
And he balled out yesterday, so shout out to Ed.
So we'll see him a lot of these breaks, is what you're saying.
Yes, we will.
All right, Benjamin up top in the NFC North. Welcome to the break room, Benjamin. We got Troy Moore in the NFC South. The aforementioned Edwards got the NFC East and West. We have Peter Harms in the AFC North. Sean Kowalski in the AFC South. Edward Tabanera, AFC East. And Troy Moore. Troy calling for 34. Maybe we can do that in the next break, potentially, Troy. Edward did beat you with 33 here. First one we see is the one we are doing. Here we go. 33 of 35. What could we have in here? Headliners are pretty good as always, but there's been some pretty good non-headliner hits in this series too. As there is in most of our series. And this, you know what? This is an example right here. It's always good when you can look smart, Steven. I said pretty good non-photoed headliners.
Yeah, who's this one?
We got ourselves a Raider legend, top 10 all-time receiving touchdowns
Whoa.
on his college lid. Former Heisman Trophy winner Tim Brown on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish gold authentic helmet. That is Peter Harms in the, actually, excuse me, it's Troy Moore. It's AFC West Raider legend Tim Brown.
There you go.
Troy Moore
with the win.
Taking home the dub in here. Is that a new guy?
Relatively
new Troy Moore. That is a great start to your break room career. Tim Brown, Notre Dame Irish helmet. Whoa, says Troy. We have Giorgio Imperio saying Derek Jeter, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is better, I think, safe to say, but obviously...
He is a new customer. This is his first break and first win.
First win.
His first order was the one in the NFC South.
All right, Troy. Troy. That is a start to your break room career. Tim Brown authentic.
Yeah, that's a solid start, I'd say.
On the Irish, too.
Mm-hmm.
I love these Irish helmets, man.
They glisten.
They're so cool. Actually, I'm going to hand this to you, Steven. This is a good hit of the show contender. I know we'll beat it, but I like that one.
Gotta start somewhere.
Nice job, Troy, says Bob. Hi, guys, says Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hope you're doing good. We got Arian saying that's a beautiful helmet. Absolutely. Did I miss anything? You missed a lot of good stuff, Nancy, to be honest. We have Ray Lewis already coming out, Trayvon Diggs, Warren Sapp, Tim Brown. The break room is on fire right now.
We're
absolutely on fire.
Nearly done.
Padding stats is next. We have Sean Kowalski, Edward Tabanera, Mark Dangelo. We got Edward again, Rob Taglianti, and Daniel Gore. This was a basketball series. We just call it Westbrook. That's what it would be called, Steven. That would be the name of this series. It is
Westbrook.
It is a football series, so this could not be called Westbrook. Yes, I didn't win. I don't think so yet, Nancy, but maybe soon.
Nancy, your break might not even happened yet.
I think she was in one of them. I think I saw her earlier. Maybe it was the running start, Steven. No, Nancy was in the can't miss. Did not win the can't miss.
She is in the loaded dice. That is 3 away.
Okay, loaded dice should break the show. Come and get it, folks. So padding stats, we have Sean, Edward, Rob, and Daniel. Let me know on a box number. Nancy is not in this break. You can only call out the number if you're in the break. Edward, let me know. Edward's in the chat. Which one would you like, Ed? Otherwise, I will randomize. My goodness. It was like one of those where I was going to sneeze, then I wasn't going to sneeze. Whoever won the Ray Lewis, are you open for a trade? If so, who's your team? That was Ryan Hicks, and I'm not sure Ryan's team. I'm going to get the Boxes randomized here for the padding stats. Just kidding. Edward is ready to go. Edward wants box 9. All right, Edward. 9 going off the ticker. Thank you very much, sir.
9.
And we'll go 6 clicks for our divisions. Oh, she was saying she was in 2 breaks. Okay. Well, the next break should be coming up, Nancy.
She's in loaded dice.
She's in loaded dice. Looking to win a Giant. Nancy's a huge Giants fan. Loves her Giants. Heartbreaking loss for the Giants, Steven. I did actually place an in-game bet on the Vikings, so I did win on that game. Barely. 61-yard kick.
It's going to come to an end.
All these close wins that you get in.
It's just too much. It's just too much.
They're fighting with the
it's
fire
like the
too
Falcons
often.
in 2014.
Yeah, they can't miss them all. Did my break already go through, says Nick? I don't know, Nick. I don't think so. I don't think I've seen Nick in a break yet. I don't think Brock Purdy's winning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Devin. Not enough games. He's looked good, though. He has looked good for the Niners.
No, Garrett Wilson should win.
Yeah, right.
That dude's a monster.
He is good. Edward Tabanera, NFC North, NFC South. Rob Taglianti, NFC East. Mark has got the NFC West. Edward, AFC North. Sean, AFC South. We got Edward, AFC East, and Daniel, AFC West.
Nick Lee, I think if you only have the jersey, you're in the second break. That has not happened yet.
Okay, so the first jersey happened, not the second one, Nick.
It's in line.
That's coming up relatively soon here. Box 9 of 30. Let's see what we got here.
What do we got in here?
Adding them stats. The brand new rep series.
Must be a fun thing to do.
I don't even have the headliner. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is in this series. Speaking of guys putting up numbers.
I'm the best helmet in the game.
It's the Jaguar Flash.
The best helmet in the game.
We've got a lot
Best
of
Flash helmet in the game.
new customer mojo in this break room, Steven. Mark out there in the NFC West. Oh, just kidding. How about this, man? Now, what's that saying? If you assume you make a blank out of you and me.
True.
I saw the certs, or rather our index card. I think it's a Beckett cert. I saw Jeff Garcia. I was thinking, here comes a 49er lid, right? This is Jeff Garcia on the Buccaneer Lunar. The 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback. Had a lot of great years with the Niners. Also played with the Bucs, among other teams. This is him on a Bucs helmet. Edward Tabanera, still red hot in the break room. This is indeed Beckett certified QR sticker. Hold up your phone next to it. You'll get that cert. Congratulations, Edward, on the Jeff Garcia mini helmet. That is super clean. Super, super clean.
Nice hit.
On Garcia.
Beautiful. I think Edward's been looking for a Bucks helmet. Edward, correct me if I'm wrong.
Look, and you shall
I
receive.
believe Mr. Tabanera is a Buccaneers fan.
I think so.
I believe he is.
He was looking for a Niner helmet at 1.2, but I think he's a Brady and Bucks fan.
I think so.
All right, Edward. Jeff Garcia, man. That's cool. Got him, says Edward. Love the Bucks lunar so bad, says Devin. I mean, it is a clean lunar. One of the best lunars in the business.
It's about time.
It's about time, says Edward. Let's go. Right on, Edward. I like it, man. Heard so good, authentic. Look at this. More Edward in here. We have Rob Taglianti, Tony Starr, Jason Jarrett, Bob Boulay, and Sean Pettit. New guy in the room, Sean. Another guy who's in here wishing us a happy holiday, Steven. I'm going to hand off this Jeff Garcia.
God, we're one away on our third double mini box break.
Okay, so those are
Three to
finally
go
moving.
in the fourth rep.
You guys are awesome.
Let's go.
Edward's going to be the defensive coordinator. Vinny head coach. He's OC. Says Devin. Okay.
Can I be Bruce Arians?
Can I be brutally honest, Steven? I think the current Bucks coaching staff would be better than these guys.
Yeah.
I love them so much. I love Devin, Vinny with all my heart. But the Bucks have bigger issues than just the coaches. My take, of course. The coaches are an issue, though. NFL level head coaches,
The Bucks
coordinators should be better.
The Bucks got one, and I think that's how it should be viewed.
Yeah. Sean says Facebook and Cowboys are my team. Go figure. Devin saying, how dare you? I know, Devin. I know.
I will ride with the Bucks if they play the Cowboys, though.
I'm picking the Cowboys. So we have to have a little break room wager or something.
No, Common. That's being saved for something different.
Okay. Oh, the Bengals.
That's
and
Bengals Chiefs.
I do have the Bear jerseys I brought for Colin to wear. I actually left them in my car. I'm going to bring them back in the break room because I don't want to forget this week.
Yes.
So I've got Grossman and Urlacher. Oh, Troy's a Bears fan. There you go, Troy.
Bear down, baby.
Troy, bear down, baby. Number 2 overall pick, as Steven says. Could be number 1 the way the Texans won.
That's true.
Texans win another game. Could be the number 1
Who
pick.
did I think the Texans play the Jaguars.
Okay. Yeah, they'll probably lose.
Do they
we'll
play?
see.
Do they play the Colts to end the year? They do.
Sean, quick question for you. Would you
Gorgeous.
like box 34 or box 35? You came in with 34 first and said 35 next. Let me know which one of those you would like. Just drop it in the chat. 34 or 35, Sean. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. If I don't get 34 or 35 from you, while I do this, we're going to do 34 because that's the first one he called out. Because he had 34 first, and I saw 35 afterwards. So let me know.
So they're at home against Jacksonville Sunday. And then Sunday they visit Indianapolis, where they tied week 1.
The Texans might beat the Colts.
Texans might beat them.
The Colts have been brutal.
Would their tie put them over the top for the Bears?
Yeah, it would. Oh, well, no,
Ooh.
if they tie again, they wouldn't.
They have
They
one
would have.
less loss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they basically clear.
Jason up top in the NFC North, Rob NFC South. We got Edward NFC East and West. Tony's got the AFC North. Sean AFC South. Edward AFC East. And we got Bob AFC West.
So we're going 34?
34. Josh Norman signing with the Panthers, says Devin. All right, Dev. Thank you for the update, sir. Definitely going to be a huge game, the Buccaneers and Panthers this Sunday. Who would have thought the Panthers would have a shot to win that division?
Yeah,
Especially how they unloaded everyone. They got rid of their coach. They got rid of Christian McCaffrey. They've had a host of quarterbacks. I mean, Baker Mayfield was supposed to be the starter. He's out there putting up numbers against the Broncos.
They cycled from Baker Mayfield to Sam Darnold to P.J. Walker, back to Baker Mayfield, back now to Sam Darnold, who, by the way, has an above 500 record as the Panthers starting quarterback.
Maybe they should stick with him.
Maybe, just maybe.
Texans win, Bears lose out. We're number 1, says Troy. There you go. There's
hope.
Oh, God.
There's hope.
I don't like that, but that's all right. We'll see.
Oh my goodness! I hope we take them for a king's ransom if we get the number 1 pick.
34-35. Hurts so good. Authentics. Here we go. A lot of goodies in this series. I really want to see that Nick Chubb in here. One of the best running backs in the NFL.
That'd be fun.
Warren Moon as well is fantastic. Let's see what we got here. What do we have in box 34? It's a college helmet. This man led the NFL in receiving touchdowns at one point. We have ourselves Chief legend, LSU legend, Dwayne Bowe on the Shut Authentic LSU helmet.
Oh, somewhere over the Dwayne Bowe.
There's Bob Boulay out there in the AFC West. Congrats, Bob, on the Dwayne Bowe, sir. Very clean.
I love the LSU lid.
Love the LSU lids. Bobby B. Get him, Bob. Not many guys have led the league in receiving touchdowns before Dwayne Bowe now has. I'm also a proud owner of a Dwayne Bowe autographed football now, Steven. Colin Pelletier won it in the breaks. He's like, here you go, Kamen, Merry Christmas. So I have that hanging in my room right now. Dwayne Bowe football. So Bob and I are both Dwayne Bowe collectors. Tell you what, my girlfriend's mom lost her mind over the signed William Perry mini helmet she got for Christmas.
Nice.
She was over the moon with it. She almost cried. She was cheering up, actually, Steven.
You won the heart there.
I won the heart there, got those brownie points. I will say both my girlfriend and her mom very easily cry. They're very emotional people.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
One of her cousins got engaged on Christmas Eve, so there was a lot of crying at her family party yesterday.
Were you cheering up?
I was not, unfortunately. I was happy for them.
Were you trying to? Were you trying to match?
I couldn't quite match the tears.
It's very hard.
It is hard.
Difficult.
Padding stats number 2 is next. We got Sean Patrick, David Farrell, Edward Tabanera, Michael Francia, Jason Jarrett, Ryan Hicks, and Bob Boulay again. Bob saying thanks. You're welcome, sir. Bob going for closer magic here in padding stats. We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10 available in the padding stats series. Keep it rolling, folks. Let's keep it rolling here in the break room. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. I guess I'll just let the randomizer pick. Then we have the next jersey break on the way. If you're in that jersey break,
Nick, that's you.
drop me a box number. Nick Lee, asking if his break has happened.
It's about to.
It's about to, Mr. Lee. Got a lot of people watching the stream right now, folks. Head on over to the Ultimate Autographs live break page to place your orders. I'm going to drop that link here in a second once I randomize for our box number. Nick's saying, let's go. Caleb did hurt so good, but didn't see my name. Caleb, I'm guessing that you're going to be in the third one, maybe. Right? Or was he in the first one? Because we just did the second one.
Hurt so good.
Caleb Anderson. Let's do box 1 in the reps, by the way.
Yeah, Carrie Anderson. I have Carrie Anderson. That's going to be in Hurt So Good, number 3.
Okay, so Caleb, you'll be in the third one. That was the second break we did of that. We'll see you in the third one here very soon.
What box are we doing?
Box 1.
This is Hurt So Good? No.
This is padding stats.
Padding
Stats. I'll go 6 clicks here. That's them. They'll be in the third one. You are welcome. A lot of these breaks filling up, so we have a ton of different ones getting dropped.
Just be patient.
Be patient. They are coming.
We got a lot of breaks coming up.
I love it. David's got the NFC North. It's Edward in the NFC South. Jason, NFC East. Michael, NFC West. Sean, AFC North. Edward, AFC South. Ryan, AFC East. And Bob, AFC West. Real quick, don't want to spend too much time on this, Devin. There's going to be an Iconic-only broadcast at some point in late January. You guys have until the end of 2022 to get Iconic status. So you have about 5-6 days here to get in. It's going to be an Iconic-only break. There's going to be some sort of giveaway, some awesome breaks. We are ironing out details. We'll give you more as we get them. But now's not the time to give them because we have a bunch of breaks to do, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the quick update there, Dev. Here we go with box 1 in the padding stats. Show me something good in here. Come on. I think we had this guy earlier, Steven. A great defensive back, a great kick and punt returner, former All-Pro, former Pro Bowler. Let's see what team he's on. Oh, this is the one I want to get him on. It is the best-looking helmet, I think, of his squads, and probably where he made his biggest impact. Ooh. It is Adam Jones on the Bengal League, the Pac-Man out there in the AFC North. That's going to be Sean Patrick. Congrats, Sean, on the Pac-Man Jones helmet.
Pac-Man.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
That's a Bengal standard. That is clean.
JSA certified. That is one of, if not, like, top 5 standard helmet for me. I think the Ram standard is really good. The Viking standard, the Bengal standard. Those are some of the ones that stand out for me as well. So congrats, saying Troy. We have Sean Patrick just moved the status as well. Congratulations, Sean. Nicely done on the Adam Jones helmet. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all. We have the running start jerseys next. Matthew Hill, Nick Lee, 2 new guys in this break. We got Sean Patrick again. Sean Pettit, new earlier in the show. We have Luis Cardenas, Bob Jenkins. He's related to, that's actually Bobby Jenks, but he just wrote Jenkins instead. Former White Sox closer.
Wow.
Or it's Fergie Jenkins' brother. Who knows? Could be one of those guys. We have Michael Webster. The dictionary himself is in this break. So let me know, guys. Oh, just kidding. Got a box number. Sean wants 22, the Emmitt Smith box. I'll give you the Adam Jones helmet, and then we'll do box 22 in the jerseys. Thank you very much, Sean, for calling out the number. It does make it easier on us. I don't have to randomize with all the breaks we have. They keep filling up, don't they, Steven?
Yes, they are. We just put on another one.
All right, this is great. We'll definitely break for the cycle. We'll do well over 20 boxes this show. Looking forward to a great afternoon show. Actually, hold on. 6 clicks. Click 1 too many. After 6 clicks, it's Matthew Hill up top in the NFC North. Got Sean Patrick in the NFC South. Out there in the NFC East is Michael Webster and the West as well. Box 22, Steven. Luis in the AFC North. It is Nick in the AFC South, Sean AFC East, and Bob AFC West. Keep it rolling, guys, in the break room. Let's keep seeing lots of heat. 22 of 35 in the running start jerseys. A lot of headliners left in this one as well. This right here is not a headliner. But this is one of the best tight ends back in the day for the Patriots, former Pro Bowler. I think he won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, actually. This is Ben Colts on the Patriot jersey, AFC East. It is what we call in the break room here, Steven, box number mojo. Congrats, Sean. JSA certified on the Ben Colts jersey. Retro-looking Patriot jersey.
Classic blue.
It is very clean, Mr. Pettit. Let's go. John. Not a bad hit. Ben Colts. We have the running start jerseys we just did. The running wild slabs are right behind it, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
So that's coming up. Both good series, to be honest with you. Pretty much all the series right now in the room are fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
And then just which product you want.
Yeah,
You want to play for, you know?
Now, are you a jersey guy? We have the jerseys. You like the minis? We have mini helmets. You like full-size replica helmets? We got those. You like full-size authentics? We got those. You want a mixture of reps and authentics? Triple box break. We got the loaded dice, the can't miss. We've got framed photos as well. We've got, you can get slap cards in there. You never know. That's a mixer of things in the break room. So we pretty much have everything covered. You guys are awesome. Let's keep playing those breaks. Let's keep knocking out the heat. So the running wild slabs are next. We have Chase Kiefer, Ryan Hicks, Rob Taglienti, Shane Patterson, another new customer, Michael Webster, Adam Cox, another new customer, and we got Paul Cortese. So let me know, guys, on a slab box number. If I don't get one here in the next 20 seconds, I'm heading straight to the randomizer. Paul's on top of it. He wants 27 in the slabs. 27 going off the board. Thank you, Paul. Our next break is the padding stat rep helmets. If you're in that break, you can drop me a number a little bit early here. So 27 in the slabs. Going to be a lot of fun. I'll hand you the Colts jersey too, Steven, here. Go. Brown helmet.
Yeah.
Bob is going a Jets theme. Garrett Wilson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Sauce Gardner, Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's done by conference, right?
I believe so.
I think it's done by conference. I was going to say Chris Olave is better than Garrett Wilson, at least numbers-wise this year. But if it's done by conference, which I think it is, Bob's prediction could be right. 4, 5.
Yeah, for the AFC, I agree with that.
6 clicks. We got Shane Patterson up top in the NFC North. We have Adam Cox in the NFC South. I know the NFC East is Michael Webster. We have Emmitt Smith out there in this series. Adam's got the NFC West. Chase, AFC North. Paul, AFC South. Ryan, AFC East. And Rob, AFC West. Here we go. Box 27 out of 35 in the slabs. We are running wild, Steven. And we are running with the headliner, Adam Cox, new guy in the room, taking home one of the all-time great receivers. We have Torrey Holt. The man had 74 career touchdowns. That tells you right here in the card. That is a 2017 Panini card. Member of that greatest show on turf, multi-time Pro Bowler, one of the best receivers of all time. He's pretty much in the top 10, 15 all-time in most of the stat categories. Congrats, Adam, on the Torrey Holt. That is rock solid there, Mr. Cox.
A nice win.
Beautiful slab card. That's a headliner, too, Steven. A headliner hit in Torrey Holt. There you go.
Ooh, excuse me.
Sean, you can edit your address in your own account, sir. So make sure, I guess it's the billing address or the shipping address that we sent it to.
The shipping address.
Yeah, make sure that you have the right address. You can physically go in and edit it yourself. We cannot edit the account for you, sir. There's only one offensive rookie of the year and one defensive rookie of the year, says Bob. Then I'm going with Chris Olave then. My pick. He's got the numbers. He's been fantastic. Thank you saying Sean. Who is it, says Nick? Nick, that's Torrey Holt, sir. Torrey Holt, 74 career touchdowns. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. We had, obviously, Marshall Faulk as well. Kurt Warner, the greatest show on turf. I said this before, Steven, might be the best offense ever. You put that offense in today's modern-day rules, forget about it. Forget about it. Padding stats, number 3 is next. We have Edward Tabanera, Paul Lewis, Chris Leonard, David McDowell, Sean Pettit, and William Zimmerman. Let me know on a box number. Otherwise, I will keep randomizing. Seems to be working here of late. The randomizer's been picking out some heat, to say the least, Steven.
It's what the randomizer does.
Sean wants box 5. Nick, it was Torrey Holt, sir. Torrey Holt was the slab, Nick Barron. The great receiver for the Rams back in the day. 5 going off the ticker. I'll get you guys randomized 6 times for your divisions. Thank you, Steven. So, Edward, Paul, Chris, Sean, William, all in this break. Good luck, folks. Let us see some heat, as they say. What headliners are left in the triple box break? We have a Tyreek Hill Flash Authentic in there. We have only 4 crates left. There's a 1 in 4 chance at Tyreek Hill. That is the only headliner left, but there's a lot of good stuff in that series, period, Steven. We have Edward Tabanera up top. He's got the NFC North. In the NFC South, it is Edward again. NFC East, that would be William Zimmerman. NFC West is Chris Leonard. David's got the AFC North, AFC South, Sean AFC East, and Paul AFC West. Here we go. Padding stats number 3. That is box 5. Let's see what we got here. A good series. It's a fresh series. What does that mean, Steven?
Lots of
headliners. So this man here is not a headliner, but he has a pretty distinct record. He is, along with Ed Reed, the only guy to lead the league in picks 3 times.
Oh.
So Ed Reed's done it 3 times, as has Cowboy legend Everson Walls. That's the NFC East, and that is William Zimmerman taking home the Everson Walls replica Cowboys helmet. Congratulations, William.
There you go.
A little underappreciated player there on the Everson Walls.
A fun little fact there, a little factoid.
Not easy to lead the league in picks.
Not at all.
3 times.
Even the great Paul Krause didn't do that.
Can you believe that?
Exactly.
And he's the all-time leader. Congrats, William, on your Walls helmet. A lot of Cowboy fans here in the room, so anytime you win a Cowboy, it's also good trade bait for all the Cowboy Nation here.
Very, very true.
So Everson Walls. Let's see what's next. America's Team Minis next. The double box break. Ryan Hicks, Rob Taglienti, Jason Burgess, Nicholas Rozak, Daniel Fagan, Anthony Zimmerman, Tom Coons, and Sean Cordell. Anthony, Daniel, new guys in this break. Welcome, welcome. We are glad to have you in Ultimate Autographs. Edmund, I'm doing great. Hopefully you're doing well as well, sir. Doing great because we're ripping lots of boxes today.
Lots of boxes.
Lots of boxes getting done. So let me know, folks, on a box number, 2 box numbers. I'll randomize our minis. Top 2 on the randomizer is what we'll do unless you guys drop in something yourselves. It's been such a fun show, Steven. Mini boxes 13 and 16, says Sean. Looking for Dan Marino and Joe Montana. Those are the Marino and Montana boxes.
13 and 16, you say?
Here you go, Steven, on this one. And I'll get you guys randomized for your divisions instead. I think you start might have just... Okay, you're good. Cool, you're good. So, Sean's in this break. We'll go 6 clicks here for our divisions. Good luck, folks. Let's see the heat. I guess it's good that there's only 6 clicks with how many boxes and orders we have today, Steven. They keep on coming, right? We have a bunch that coming up.
Double box break. Got another replica we got to do.
We have an authentic
We
too,
have
I
an
see.
authentic, I believe we have to do as well. So plenty going on here.
A lot of stuff on deck. Jason Burgess, you're up top in the NFC North. Nicholas, you've got the NFC South. We have Anthony Zimmerman in the NFC East. Ryan Hicks has the NFC West. Daniel, you're in the AFC North. Sean, you've got the AFC South. Tom, AFC East. And then we have Rob out there in the AFC West. Double box break coming up. Let me get these off the ticker here. 13 and 16 in the minis going off the ticker. We had a Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp break earlier today in the minis, and Warren Sapp wasn't even a headliner.
That's just...
That was a lot of fun. I will go low then high. I'll start with 13, and then we'll do 16 next. That's what I do typically for double box breaks. Well. Box number conspiracist Steven will tell you the best headliners are always at the end, right?
Okay.
This is one of the best headliners in this series, if not the best one. It's called America's Team for a reason. This might be the greatest cowboy of them all. The NFL's all-time leading rusher, most rushing touchdowns, former 3-time Super Bowl champion, league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, the one, the only, Emmitt Smith for the new customer, Anthony Zimmerman.
There you go, Mr. Zimmerman.
How's that for a first break
solid
ever?
win right there.
That is rock solid. Lucky number 13 for Anthony Emmitt Smith. That's cool.
Fantastic hit.
That is super cool right there, Mr. Anthony. How about it, man? Just incredible.
Fire.
Box 13.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Box 13, Steven, Emmitt Smith.
You never know, right?
And we got one more coming. It's a double box break. We could get 2 headliners potentially. All I know so far, Steven, we've done 3 mini boxes. Those are double box breaks. We've pulled Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, and Emmitt Smith. I mean, that's
crazy.
That's not bad at all right there. Not bad at all. Legends left and right. Some of the best players of all time. Box 16 next. I mean, can we top those names? I mean, pretty unlikely. But you know what? So Anthony's a new customer in the room, right? What can we do in double box breaks?
Wow.
We can win multiple things with one spot. He had one spot in the entire break. Got one of the top 5 running backs ever, if not the best ever, in Emmitt Smith. Now he's going to get a great quarterback. It is Randall Cunningham,
nice.
Dual threat legend for the Eagles, NFC East. Congratulations, Anthony Zimmerman. Emmitt Smith, Randall Cunningham. Now that's a double box break.
That's how you win right there. That's a good way to start your career here at the Ultimate Autographs break.
That's not bad, Anthony. Getting one of the best receiver, one of the best running backs ever, and one of the best quarterbacks ever in Randall Cunningham. And that's the lesser hit. Randall Cunningham is the lesser hit.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 4-time Pro Bowler, a college football Hall of Famer. That is very nice.
Well done.
Troy getting his address fixed. You're good, Troy. Robert saying, wow. I agree, Robert. Wow is the right word to describe that double box break. I would say hop in the minis. You never know what's next. Randall Cunningham, by the way, coming out. Not a headliner.
No.
Warren Sapp coming out. Not a headliner. Emmitt Smith, Ray Lewis are headliners, and rightfully so. Mini helmets have been a little cold in the room of late. But this should rejuvenate that series, I hope. We have a lot of goodies in there, too. I know Tua's in that series. A lot of headliners left in the minis. Hurts So Good Authentic is next. We have Edward Tabanera, Tom Coons, Kerry Anderson, and Raymond Lowe. Let me know on a box number. Authentic, Steven. We are down to, I think we did do box 34 in the last one.
Yes, we did. Yep.
Taken off the ticker. We are down to 7 boxes left in this series.
Really?
And we have 3 headliners left.
Ooh.
So almost a 1 in 2 chance at a headliner. All 7 boxes in the room and on the ticker. Nick Chubb, Warren Moon, Brandon Ayuk, all still out there. I'll give Edward a little bit of time. He's been calling out numbers. But otherwise, if I don't get a number here in the next 30 seconds, we'll keep rolling. Can't miss America's Team and padding stats are all on the way here, Steven. I know Loaded Dice is super close to breaking as well. So you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Best
Keep it
customers in the business here, Steven.
Let's keep it rolling.
Absolute best customers. Ever, honestly.
I think this is so much fun.
So much fun. We are close on the next jersey break. 2-1 spot to go. Edward asking for 31. All right, Edward, 31 going off the ticker. We'll get you guys randomized 6 times here in the authentic break. Since Friday, Edward is probably the break room MVP. He won a lot on Friday. He's winning a lot right now. Man is, as they say, en fuego. I like that, Steven. We're in sync here. I think you've worked enough with me that you know some of my phrases by now.
Oh, I actually didn't know you were going to go with the old left spot. You old there.
I am a Spanish minor, man. Minored in Spanish in college. Got to use it at some point, right?
I minored in high school in Spanish.
Okay, I don't know if you can do such thing. Are both of the Sauce Gardner headliners gone, Michael? I think neither are gone.
I think they're still both out there.
They're both out there. I think Sauce Gardner is in the minis, and is he in the rep series? What's the other one that he's in?
The reps in the minis.
Yeah, reps in the minis. They're both out there, Michael. Come and get the sauce. 6 clicks here for our divisions. Raymond Lowe up top is going to have the NFC North. Edward Tabanera right below him over the NFC South. We have the NFC East. That is Tom Kuntz. NFC West, Raymond Lowe. That's a great spot to be because we have a Warren Moon and a Brandon Ayuk in there. AFC North's not bad either. Edward Tabanera, one of the best running backs in the league. How about a little Nick Chubb action? We got Kerry Anderson in the AFC East. Edward's got the AFC South, by the way, as well. And Raymond out there in the AFC West. Here we go. Box 31 of 35. Let's see some heat. We just had Tim Brown coming out of this series. That wasn't even a headliner, Steven.
Crazy.
So, Hurts So Good is so good. I mean, it's a pretty fitting name, named after Jalen Hurts. We did pull that helmet already. But as you guys have seen, there is a lot of good helmets in this series. In the words of DJ Khaled, here's another one. This is, in my opinion, the best hit of the show so far. Beautiful autograph, beautiful helmet. Nick Chubb on the Browns. Beckett certified, QR sticker in the back.
Gorgeous.
It is Edward Tabanera, still on fire, Edward. Taking home the Nick Chubb Authentic. Holy moly, Edward.
Beautiful.
That is a rock solid. Nick Chubb is so good. He's so good that Kareem Hunt stopped getting as many touches. Because Kareem Hunt is, in my opinion, no question, a top 10 running back in the league. But when you're playing with Nick Chubb, good luck.
When you're playing with a top 3 running back in the league.
Top 3, third in the league in rushing yards right now, Nick Chubb. I've got him on my fantasy team, and Derrick Henry, who's second. And then we've got Josh Jacobs, who's first in the UA fantasy team. Think about that. Josh Jacobs first in the league in rushing yards.
That's crazy to think about because we said top 3 in rushing. I'm thinking top 3 with the names like Henry.
Yep. Nick Chubb.
It depends on where you want to go with this. Like, there's Christian McCaffrey, who's an excellent runner.
Yeah, Saquon is fourth, by the way, in rush yards.
We haven't even mentioned Jonathan Taylor, who I know has been hurt, but he's still a stud.
He led the league in rushing last season.
Exactly. So I
mean, Nick Chubb is
elite.
He's for sure top 5, if not top 3.
I say top 3.
I agree with that.
He's been consistent.
He's been so good.
The other guys have injury issues. I think Chubb is a staple for what the Browns can do, and I think once Deshaun knocks this rust off, the Browns have something to be excited about.
His autograph is also really clean. I love this autograph on Nick Chubb. It's such a clean helmet, too. That's a beauty, says Colin Pelletier. I agree, man. Completely agree. Second-round pick out of Georgia, and he has been, literally, he's been so consistent, always over 1,000 yards. In fact, the only year he didn't get over 1,000 yards was his rookie year. He had 996, Steven. Just needed one more carry. Just under 1,500 in 2019, more than 1,000 in 2020, despite missing 4 games. 2021 missed a few games, just under 1,300 yards, over 1,300 this season, 5.2 yards per carry, too. He is very efficient.
Yes, he is.
Former Pro Bowler, going to be a Pro Bowler again this season.
He's 0.1 behind Jamal Charles.
He's very close. All-time leading yards per carry Nick Chubb among the highest in league history. Congrats, Edward. I'm going to put this next to you, Steven, because this is the hit of the show for me. I know we can top this. I know Emmitt Smith Mini's up there, too, just because it's Emmitt Smith. This is the full-size, authentic, my favorite hit so far in this program.
I also want to give the Browns a little recognition. I don't think we've had too many Browns.
We never do. We just
hit of the show.
We did an Emmitt Smith hit of the show on Friday as part of like a whole group of names. So we'll give Nick Chubb some love. He'll stay on the desk for sure. Chris has a Chubb National Treasures RPA I need to sell or trade. Maybe you won that here in the room. Rookie patch auto slap card, Nick Chubb. We have the can't miss next, by the way. That is Edward Tabanera. He's in here again, Steven.
Told you, balled out yesterday,
He did.
He balled out yesterday.
Well, he just got this one.
Yeah.
He's won several things today. It's definitely paying off. Edward's in here. Jason Burgess, Chris Leonard, Nicholas, another new guy, Sean Cordell, Peter Harms, James Trode, and Peter Malecki. Let me know, guys, on a box number. New Mexico State beat Bowling Green just now, Steven. I told you when I don't bet on NFL, it usually does well.
Life goes better.
New Mexico State doing work. We have Mr. Peter calling out 14. 14 going off the ticker in the can't miss. The Ernie Banks box or Thierry Henry, if you're a soccer fan like myself. Classic. We'll go 6 clicks here, folks. Little Frenchman. After can't miss, we have America's Team Mini number 3. Then we have the padding stats reps, and we got to have that jersey pretty close to sold out.
One away.
One away on the jersey.
We're still waiting.
So we'll get the jersey knocked out, loaded dice, hopefully. You guys are fantastic. This is also a little heavy on this next can't miss. I think this might be a rep helmet, but I know folks are like, can't miss his minis, jerseys, etc. Some full-size helmets in here as well, Steven.
That's our chase, too, isn't it?
It is. So you guys will get a chance at a chase wheel spin. We got Edward Tabanera up top in the NFC North. This Peter Harms in the NFC South. Sean Cordell, NFC East. Jason Burgess, NFC West. Chris Leonard, AFC North. James Strode, AFC South. Nicholas, new guy, AFC East. And Peter in the AFC West. Let me get a drink here. You guys are just balling right now, knocking out heat left and right. Love when the room is this hot, Steven. It is.
Fuego.
It is truly incredible. Here we go. Box 14 out of 45 on the way. What do we have in here? I think it is a full-size rep, Steven.
Okay.
I think it's a full-size rep Tyreek Hill headliner in this series. This isn't him, though. We do have, okay. Okay, Weapon X, Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties ever. Mr. 99 in Madden.
Ooh.
Pro Football Hall of Famer, I believe. 9 Pro Bowls for Brian Dawkins. That is Sean Cordell out there in the NFC East on the Dawkins replica helmet. Okay, Sean. Okay, Sean.
Right there.
We see you. Brian Dawkins was a man. He played tough. He could tackle. He can, get interceptions when you needed them. Definitely one of the best safeties ever. Such a complete player and truly a scary player.
True.
Like, that's a guy that you would be scared of. 9 Pro Bowls, like I said, 4-time first-team All-Pro, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Nice hit, says Don. What's up, Don? Hope all is good. Sean saying nice. I agree. Very clean on the Dawkins. Not even a headliner in this series, by the way. It's called Can't Miss for a reason. I'm heading into the next one if I'm you guys and seeing what else we get. Because that is rock solid. What was the authentic? We had an authentic in this earlier today.
The authentic was Trayvon Diggs, I believe.
Trayvon, it was a flash too.
Yeah.
So can't miss is
fire.
As the title indicates, you simply will not miss. So Sean, there you go, buddy.
Trayvon Diggs, that was authentic.
And it was a flash, too.
Flash, yeah.
I mean, I could have easily left that up there. We might bring it back at some point. I just know that we did a hit thing with him yesterday as well, Steven, or the other day. So congratulations, Sean. Let's keep it rolling in the room, guys. Let's see. We have America's Team Minis next. That is a double box break. The first 2 boxes I see is what we're doing. We have Michael, Robert, Harrison, Natron, Tyler, Patrick, Chris, and Todd. I think we have, what, 8 different people in this break? I love that.
Yeah, looks like it.
I absolutely love that. When we can have so much different involvement, so many different people hopping in, it is fantastic to see. So let's see. America's Team Minis. On the ticker, we have 1, 6, 12, 14, 15, and 17. I guess I'm headed to the randomizer. Thanks, fellas. Right division. There's the Diggs helmet winner. Rob earlier want to make a trade, LOL, says Sean. That actually sounds like a pretty decent trade. I mean,
is that a replica?
It is a replica on Dawkins. I was going to say Dawkins probably... I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with Trayvon Diggs, but Dawkins probably a bigger name. The Trayvon isn't authentic, though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So we need another number.
Yeah, 17 is 1. Robert, thank you, sir. One more. It is a double box break here in these mini helmets. 17 going off the ticker. Would you like 1, 6, 12, 14, or 15? I guess I'll give you Dawkins. I mean,
Keep it in here.
he'd be in the discussion for hit of the show, but... And I'll give you Nick Chubb and Tim Brown's box as well. Natron, oh, just kidding. Robert was first. Natron wanted 1, but Robert wanted 6 in the minis. So 6 going off the ticker.
One getting snubbed again.
Yeah, people. Well, Natron wanted it, but he wasn't quick enough.
He got snubbed.
Wasn't quick enough. So here we go. You're good, Natron. It's your break, man. Jump in there, get your box number, sir. It is first come, first serve.
Box color magic exists.
Box color magic is definitely real. Chris and Natron just simply a little bit too late here. 4, 5, and 6. Got Michael Foster up top in the NFC North. It's going to be Harrison Mercado in the NFC South. Robert Nelson, you've got the NFC East. Todd Ellis in the NFC West. Tyler Auten, AFC North. Chris Leonard, AFC South. It is Patrick Daly, AFC East, and Natron Wolf out there in the AFC West. Box 6 first, then we'll do 17 next. Minis have been just ridiculous here today. Just ridiculous how much heat coming out in the mini helmets. Here's a good one. It's not a headliner, but a new name in the room. I just saw him here in the break room for the first time on Friday. It is 3-time Super Bowl champion running back LeGarrette Blount on the Lunar Patriot mini helmet. That's the AFC East. That is Patrick Daly. Congrats, Patrick, on LeGarrette Blount. That is not a bad hit, man. Not bad at all on the Patriot running back. The room's on fire right now. There's a lot of good hits. You guys are just rolling through these breaks right now. LeGarrette Blount.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I hadn't heard him in the room until like Friday. We did pull LeGarrette Blount on Friday, but he is back here in the room on Monday. Patrick Daly. Garrett. What do we have in box 17? I'll do this for you, Steven. The Chris Bryant box.
Oh, okay.
Always a Cub legend here in Chicago.
That's true.
Do we have a legend in here? Oh, you bet we do. You bet we do have a legend. I believe he's 11th all-time in career receiving yards. More than 14,000 of them. Put some respect on his name. Andre Johnson, Eclipse mini helmet, AFC South, Chris Leonard. All right, Chris. Congratulations on the Andre Johnson.
Yeah, I love that Eclipse.
That is so clean. So clean. Miami Hurricane legend in college. Maybe one of the best Texan players ever. I was going to say the best, but then I thought about J.J. Watt.
Yeah, I think J.J. Watt might.
J.J. Watt might be a little bit better.
Might be more impactful as well with J.J. Watt, but
The best offensive player in Texas.
I mean, when you're talking about the face of a franchise for a good while before J.J. Watt, this is the guy right here.
This is the guy, Andre Johnson.
Like, he's truly the first face. I know David Carr was out there, but
he was the best. Andre Johnson was the best Texan offensive player ever. I think that's not crazy to say. Back and certified on the Andre Johnson. Think about this.
Arian Foster.
10 guys in the history of the league more receiving yards than him. That is the elite club right there. Another great double box break. Andre Johnson, LeGarrette Blount. Congratulations, Chris.
Especially when no one's throwing him the ball.
And Patrick. Absolutely. Man, that's a cool break right there. The mini helmets are hot right
They're back, baby.
We back with the minis here.
The mini
in the
helmet.
Ultimate Autograph Live Break Room. Padding Stats is next. We have more new customers in here. We got Hancock Shane in here. We got George Pasinuk Jr. That's a hard one to say, George. I apologize. Michael Foster, Travis Weaver, Chris Leonard, Alan Pelletier, Louis Tassel, and Chase Kiefer. My luck is gone. The Hurricane player's on fire today. Now, if only FedEx would show up, says Robert. It is snowy out there. Has the Micah Mini come out yet? No, sir, Sean. It certainly has not, Mr. Cordell. Come and get the Micah Parsons mini helmet. Come and get it. We are only 3 spots away on the next mini break as well. So, I mean, maybe it comes out in that one. So I'm going to get the boxes randomized here for Padding Stats. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. If you want to buzzer beat me during that break, you can. Jersey box or jersey break next. And I think the minis probably will be filled up by the time we get to
they're only 3 away. I mean, Hurt's so good. Number 4 is 4 away as well.
Okay, so
3 away on the loaded dice.
We're rolling.
We're rolling
right now. Nothing but boxes, nonstop action here in the break room. 4, 5, and 6. We'll do box 8. My favorite number in Padding Stats. If for some reason 8's not there, 4 is the next one down, Steven. We'll do that instead. I think 8 is still out there. So I don't know why I'm always like paranoid that we did 8.
I think it's 8. I'll get back here.
Okay, 8 is back here. We'll go 6 clicks. We'll do box 8. Keep it rolling, folks. 5 and 6.
Back there for me.
Yes, I'll give you the minis here. Lewis up top. He's got the NFC North. It is Chase right below him in the NFC South. Hancock's got the NFC East. We have Colin, NFC West. George in the AFC North. Chris Leonard, AFC South. We have Michael Foster in the AFC East and Travis Weaver out there in the AFC West. Good luck, folks. Let's see the heat. Let's keep seeing that heat here. Batting stats, box 8 out of 30. The rep helmets lately have been just moving in the room. Absolutely moving on the reps. Alrighty. There's a such thing as new customer mojo, Steven. New customer mojo is still on display. We have ourselves Hancock Shane or Shane Hancock, wherever it goes. We have a replica flash helmet. Mark Bavaro, the great Giants tight end from back in the day. Congratulations, Shane, on the Mark Bavaro, man. That is cool. Beautiful flash replica helmet right there for Bavaro. Former Pro Bowler, former Super Bowl champ as well with the Giants. Giants were really good in many decades.
Ooh, that's a sick flash.
It's a sick flash. 2-time Super Bowl champ, 2-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, Mr. Bavaro. We have the running start jerseys next. If you're in that break, drop us a box number for the jerseys. I mean, everything is hot right now, Steven. There is not a break that is not hot at the moment. They're all just moving at the moment.
They are.
I want to get that loaded dice done, too.
I would like to do that as well.
3 spots to go. Triple box break. Always a really good series. You can win multiple things with a single spot. Bavaro was a tough SOB, says Bob. There you go. We had someone else in here saying that Mark Bavaro was their favorite tight end ever. So obviously, Steven,
he resonates.
A little bit before our time. I didn't grow up watching Mark Bavaro. I was too young in the 80s and too young in, I wasn't born in the 80s, but I was too young in the early 90s. So I know the resume, the CV, but we have a good reaction for this guy from several Giant fans. We have running start number 3 is next. Tom Coons, Tyson Leach, Michael Foster, John Baker, Sean Patrick, Nick Lee, Michael Francia, and James Stanhope. Let me know on a box number, folks. Otherwise, I will let the randomizer pick again. Mini helmets are sold out too. That's on the way. I know the Authentics are not far behind. 3 to go on the Authentics. That will break this program as well. 3 to go on the slabs and the loaded dice too. Nick is on top of it, wanting 18. John did want 12, but Nick was first. We'll do the Manning box instead of the Brady box. 18 going off the ticker in the jerseys. 18. Have not had a chance to do a top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on, Steven, because it's been way too busy.
Well, we got a lot of, we got an update first.
Yeah, we're still not caught up.
Exactly.
We're still not caught up. I don't know if we'll ever be caught up at the way we're going.
Results changing.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Headliners should be coming up. So 6 clicks here. Good luck, folks. Running start. Break room is just moving right now.
Unconscious.
4, 5, and 6.
Here we go on loaded dice.
Perfect. We should break that. We'll break for the cycle once we knock out loaded dice. John Baker up top in the NFC North. We have Nick Lee in the NFC South, Tyson NFC East, Michael NFC West, Sean AFC North. It's Tom AFC South, Michael AFC East, and James AFC West. Here we go. 18 out of 35 running start jerseys. What could we have in here? John Baker, you're getting one of the best 2-minute drill quarterbacks. They call him 2-minute Tommy. Tommy Kramer, former Pro Bowl quarterback with the Vikings. That's the NFC North. Congratulations, John, on the Tommy Kramer Viking jersey. Almost looks like an LSU jersey, too, Steven. Look at that.
Ooh, I like that.
Definitely a clean look. I know you like a certain number 9 that played for LSU as well.
I do enjoy him a great deal.
PSA certified. You know, it's the Bengals and Bills week this week. So
that's the big week.
Ever-changing debate I have in my head. I eternally struggle between Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. We'll have them both on display on Monday Night Football. So we'll have that here in the break room next week. I am super pumped.
And that'll be the... No, it won't be. That'll be the semifinals, right?
What are you talking
about? Football. I think college football semifinals are next Monday as well.
No, the semifinals are actually on Saturday this week, and then the final is on Monday, next Monday.
There you go.
So it'll be on not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. It'll be TCU and Michigan on, I think it's like the 3 o'clock window, then the 7 o'clock game is going to be Georgia and Ohio State. Congrats, John, on Tommy Kramer, though. His second win, says John. There you go. Thank you for my second win. You are welcome, sir. Thank you so much for playing. As we say, Steven, you can't win if you don't play.
True, true.
John Baker. Baker Magic. I like that Tommy Kramer. That's a nice autograph on him for Mr. Baker.
It is a beautiful sig.
We've got America's Team Minis on the way. Let's see. We've got Todd in here, Tony, Michael, Bob, and Sean. 2 box numbers. The first 2 I see are the first 2 we will do in the mini helmets. Looks like we have 1, 12, 14, and 15. There's 4 back there, right, Steven? There's 1 behind there, I think. So that should be right.
I see 6, yeah.
Oh, you see 6 back there. Okay, so there might be a couple more.
I think I've got... Yeah, I have 6.
1, 12, 14, 15. What else do you have? Oh, 19 and 20 are on there. All right, we'll do 19 and 20 as well. Make those available for you guys in the mini helmet break. That is Todd, Tony, Michael, Bob, Sean. Let me know. Otherwise, I can randomize and let the randomizer pick what box number we're doing there in the mini helmets. I mean, everything is hot right now. I look up America's team. That's break 4. Padding stats, we just did break 4. We did break 3 in the jerseys. I think Kurt's so good. We're about to do break 4.
Lots of great stuff.
So lots of stuff getting done across all our series. It's not just one series dominating. It's not just one customer dominating. We have a ton of different people
getting wins,
hopping in the breaks,
and lots of people getting their first wins.
I love it. Sean wants box 12 and one more, Sean. One more. It is a double box break. One is still out there. Just hanging out there. Down the street doing the same old thing it did last week.
And that's what it did last week. It actually did do exactly what Kamen said.
That's right. That 70s show, you ever watched that one?
Yeah. Did you bring out that 90s show?
I did.
I'll
have to watch
coming
that.
out this month.
This month?
No, next month. Next
month. I'll have to watch it.
Got to give it a run. That 70s show is a great show.
It is a great show. Dave Bechtel, we have 4 crates left in loaded dice. We have 1 headliner left. Tyreek Hill, Flash Authentic. 1 in 4 chance at a headliner, Dave. We'll do 12 and 19. We'll get you guys randomized 6 times for your divisions. Loaded dice, though, it's not always just about the headliners. Some of the non-headliner names in there are pretty big.
Yeah.
Pretty big names in that dice. The Tyreek Hill Flash Authentic, though, is a very clean helmet, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one to chase for sure. Todd Ellis up top in the NFC North. We got Bob Boulay below him in the NFC South. It is Sean in the NFC East. Todd's got the NFC West. Michael Francia in the AFC North. We have Tony in the AFC South. Sean AFC East. And Tony AFC West. Boxes 12 and 19, Steven.
12 and 19.
And that one. Dave saying awesome. Thank you. You are welcome, sir. Thank you for asking. We do track the headliners. We're very official. We even have a headliner board here. So I'm seeing loaded dice, Hill. That's all that's left. Come on, Micah, says Sean. Looking for the Micah. He's a Cowboy fan. He's got the NFC East. We'll see if we can have a Micah Parsons moment. Could be Defensive Player of the Year this year, Micah Parsons.
Yes, he could.
Could be. Here we go. Box 12 is first. Then we'll do 19 next in the minis. I mean, this series may not survive the night, honestly, Steven, because it is a double box break. It's a 40-box series. We've done 4 of these this show. We do like 10 tonight. You never know. Tony Starr, you are the star of this break. You are taking home a beautiful lunar helmet. Former Pro Bowl quarterback. Took the Jaguars all the way to the AFC Championship very early on in their existence. One of the best lefties ever, Mark Brunell. There you go, Tony. Congrats on the Brunell Lunar Mini Helmet. Bob saying Nick Bosa is Defensive Player of the Year right now. Could be true, Bob. That's why I said Micah Parsons could be Defensive Player of the Year. I'd probably agree with you, Bob, that I would give it to Nick Bosa, but Parsons is in the running as well. Tony, nicely done, sir. Mark Brunell. Something great about a lefty quarterback. I just love lefty quarterbacks. Brunell, one of the best to ever do it as a lefty. Let's see what we got at 19 next. Gonna have to step it up, says Edmund. You're talking about Micah Parsons, or you're talking about Nick Bosa?
Well,
JSA certified.
quite a battle there.
Battle for Defensive Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the leading candidates. Bob saying it's Nick Bosa. And I said I agree with Bob, but I did say could be Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. Like the MVP race, I don't think that it's been decided yet. Still a little bit, as they say, too close to call with 2 weeks to go. We have 19 out of 40 next. Let's finish off this triple box break. Dave, I'll get a spot, says Arian or Arian. I think, is it Arian or Arian? I asked him last week, one of the two. Now, this is a cool double box break. Tony Starr, hopefully you're a Jaguar fan. Who was Mark Brunell's #1 target back in the day?
Keenan McCardell.
McCardell was actually his #2, his 1A.
Oh.
It was actually Jimmy Smith.
Nice.
We played with even earlier. Jimmy Smith, one of the best receivers of all time. One of the best autographs as well. AFC South, Tony Starr taking home Mark Brunell and Jimmy Smith.
Ooh.
That is a rock-solid double box break. Love that hit. Bob saying Smith, he's paying attention. Jimmy Smith, 5-time Pro Bowler. Led the league in catches in 1999. More than 12,000 receiving yards in his career. Congratulations, Tony. Taking home Brunell and Jimmy Smith in the same double box break.
Impressive.
It was Arian Foster, right? That's how you said the running back's name for the Texans?
Yes, Arian Foster.
So, like Arian Foster says, Arian. So, it'll be Arian. I will not make that mistake again. Congrats, Tony, on your Mark Brunell and Jimmy Smith. Tony Starr, the star of that break. I saw that name. I wanted to say Tony Stark, but there's 2 R's, not a K in there. The Iron Man himself. Is Tony a new guy in the room?
I think he's relatively new.
Relatively new. Could be his first win of the break room.
Second order.
Second order. Thank you, says Tony. Second order with us.
Got 2 wins.
Got 2 wins. Not bad at all right there. Tony.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet. Are we finally caught up, Steven?
In the matter of in the moment, yes.
It took us about 90 minutes to get caught up. I do know that we have 1 spot to go in loaded dice. And we also have 3 spots to go in the next authentic and 3 spots to go in the next slab.
Yep.
Pretty sure those will break as well. Woohoo, says Tony. Let's go, Tony. Do have a question for Tony and all the new customers who are watching. What teams do you like? What are your NFL teams? And also, how did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? Like to ask all our new customers. We, of course, stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We have an Instagram account at Ultimate Autographs, posting bonus content there. TikTok at UA Live Breaks. We have a lot of good stuff all over social media. We got a Discord channel, a Facebook channel, a Twitter channel. So you guys can find us on any one of those places. It's been fantastic. Go figure, Steven. He's a Dallas fan all day, says Tony. Dallas all day. So usually when we get new customers, my guess is Cowboys, and very often they are Cowboy fans in this break room. As you know, we have a lot of good Cowboy hits in the room. Micah Parson Mini is one of the best Cowboy items out there. We have an Emmitt Smith Mini in the Can't Miss series. We have Cowboys Emmitt Smith slab in the slab cards. So tons of Cowboys out there waiting to be taken. A friend turned them into it. There you go, Tony. You don't mind telling us what friend it is? You don't have to. We probably know them if a friend told you about it. Troy says the Bears, and on Facebook, there you go, Troy. Steven and I are both Bear fans, so we can relate. Loaded Dice is sold out. The Authentics are sold out. So we are moving, we are grooving.
Do you want to take a wild guess who closed both of those at the same time?
Edward
Tabanera.
Edward! He's back for more, baby! Edward!
Let's go, Edward.
Let's get it, buddy. Let's get it.
The loaded dice is ready for you.
Okay, we'll do loaded dice first. We have Rob Taglienti, Jason Burgess, Paul Lewis, Edward Tabanera, Nancy Downs, Michael Foster, Raymond Lowe, and Edward again. So this is crates. It is a 15 crate series. We have 1, 14, 15. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm sorry. 1, 6, 12, and 15. Those are what's out there. It'll be a triple box break, 2 replicas, 1 authentic helmet coming out. Hand you these minis here, Steven. If I don't get a crate number.
Can you set it right there on the table? And then I can grab them when the crate comes in.
That works. Edward's been calling crates and numbers all show. So Edward might have one for us. Otherwise, we can randomize. It's going to be a fun break.
Everyone has their, mojos, their things that they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun, though. Loaded Dice is a great series.
It's always fun. I love seeing multiple things coming out where a person gets the same division, then wins multiple items.
Yeah.
Could win 2 of them with the same division potentially.
Tony Starr agrees. Loves to see it.
I love it. 15, says Edward. We'll do 15. The Patrick Mahomes box. I saw an incredible stat on Patrick Mahomes yesterday, Steven. Most seasons with, I think it was like 35 touchdown passes and 4,000 yards. Let me pull it up right now. We had most seasons with 4,500 pass yards and 35 passing touchdowns. Tom Brady, 5, 21 years as the starter. Peyton Manning, 4, 17 years. Drew Brees, 4, 19 years. Patrick Mahomes, in 5 seasons,
4 times.
4 of them, 4,500 pass yards and 35 pass touchdowns.
Wow.
80% mark.
Is that box back there?
That is incredible, man.
That is incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
He's going to blow that record out of the water.
Yeah, we take them for granted. We'll go 6 clicks here for our divisions and loaded dice. Let's go, folks. And I know that people will say it's in a different era, but so are all these other guys that are playing in this era. No one else in this era has done it even 4 times or 3 times, you know. So pretty crazy numbers. 6 clicks. Here we go. Michael Foster up top in the NFC North, followed by Edward in the NFC South. It's Raymond Lowe in the NFC East. We have Edward in the NFC West, Jason AFC North. We have Rob AFC South. Paul's got the AFC East. Could be Tyreek Hill. And Nancy in the AFC West. Triple box break. Let's go. This is the authentic. We'll save that one for last. I'm going to hand you this Torrey Holt slab card, too. I forgot to add on here. So we'll do the 2 reps first. Then we'll finish off with the authentic portion. Loaded dice. Break 15. What could we have in here? Very last crate in the series. Could we be saving some of the best stuff for the end? We do have 3 crates left, but 15 is the last box number available. Let's take a peek here. Well, well, well. We have perhaps the best defensive player of all time. 3-time defensive player of the year. No one else ever has won more. One of 3 guys that wasn't a quarterback or a running back to an MVP. It is Lawrence Taylor on the Giant Lunar Rep. A beautiful autograph as well. Congratulations, Raymond Lowe, on the Lawrence Taylor replica. That is a very clean autograph. An all-time great player. Absolutely love that. Raymond, JSA certified on LT. Scary dude. You know, when your peers are afraid of you, it means you're pretty good.
I'd say.
Just incredible. I know he signs a lot, Steven, but I don't get sick of this man. You never get sick of a Lawrence Taylor.
Just the GOAT.
And he's
Defensive player.
Defensive player. The autograph is actually really good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Very clean auto on Lawrence Taylor. We got 2 more coming in loaded dice. That's just the first one. And I'd say that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, I'd say.
That's a pretty good start. Hurts So Good Authentic is on the way afterwards. Number 4. And we'll see what else we got after that. What could we have in the second rep here in the dice? Half as good as the first one. I'd say we're doing mighty fine. Mighty fine. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, this is good. This is what we call the linebacker break. We have one of the best Bears of all time. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Pro Football Hall of Famer. College Football Hall of Famer. Brian Urlacher on the Salute the Service replica. Look at this. American flag on the back. Beckett certified. Salute the Service on the helmet. Spin this bad boy around. That is rock solid. Michael Foster taking home Brian Urlacher, Steven. Let's go.
Oh,
Now that's
great hit.
That's
right
a
there.
loaded dice right there. Lawrence Taylor,
There's the beauty.
Brian Urlacher. I don't know what one's better. That's a Lunar. This is a Salute the Service. They're both fantastic, both great players. Michael and Raymond, some fantastic hits. This is the rep portion. Usually the authentic portion is the best. That's how we do it. These guys were not headliners. I believe Urlacher was in the listing, but not a headliner. Rock solid right there. Michael Foster, Raymond Lowe.
Great hit.
Taking home some legends at the linebacker spot. Urlacher was a guy, Steven, that literally could do everything. He was strong enough to tackle running backs, but he could cover running backs. He could cover tight ends.
He do it all.
Every once in a while, we could cover a receiver as well. That's how talented and athletic Urlacher was. I love those Salute the Service helmets, says Edward. As do I, man. As do I. We have these a lot in the room of late. Definitely not sick of them. They're all fantastic. What could we have here in the authentic portion? Paul's looking for Tyreek Hill. I'm just looking for something good. I know it's going to be good. Nancy Downs came in earlier in the show asking, did I win? We told her, Nancy, you didn't win in your first break. You had another break on the way. Well, Nancy, you've got yourself a beautiful Flash Authentic Javonte Williams, Denver Broncos talented running back. Beckett certified QR sticker on the back. He was an all-rookie team selection his first season. This year, he was off to a good start before he got hurt. More than 1,000 total yards last year, though. So, rock-solid player, Javonte Williams on the Flash Authentic.
Love that Flash helmet.
Very clean. Congratulations, Nancy. Nancy won.
with the win.
I was just saying earlier, she was asking, did I win, guys? We're like, you didn't win, but you got a break out there, Nancy. Well, now you won. Now you won. I'm a little shocked that Edward Tabanero did not win in this break. This man has been on fire, but he's like, you know what? I'm going to share the love with some of these other people. And Nancy definitely is thankful for Javonte Williams' Flash Authentic.
He might not have won in this one, but he also did close out the Hurt So Good.
Well, you might win something.
You might win something in there.
You might win something with that same order.
That's very, very possible.
So congrats, guys. Michael, Raymond, Nancy, all taking home dubs in the loaded dice. The odds at Tyreek Hill, by the way, just got to 1 in 3. Edward is always looking out for everybody, Steven, including his mailman. Said, got to give my mailman a break.
Yeah,
The guys work hard enough this holiday season, Edward. Got to give him a break. I get it. Edward's a nice guy, Steven. If we had that Naughty or Nice series, you'll definitely get one of those nice cards.
absolutely.
Those stockings are still up here. I like it. Gotta leave them up till like January 2nd. I think that's when we can take down the stockings. I'll leave this stuff up till January 2nd, I think. Might be a good idea. So Hurt So Good number 4 is ready. Raymond James, Paul Lewis, Bob Boulay, and then Edward Tabanera. Let me know on a box number. Otherwise, I will randomize. Let's take a peek here. We are 3 away on the slab cards. We're actually fairly caught up right now. So if you guys want to break anything else during happy hour, now's the time to get those spots. Oh, Bob's got jokes. Bob's joke today says, woman, now that we're married, you can get rid of your golf clubs. The man says, you're starting to sound like my ex-wife. Woman says, I didn't know you were previously married. Man says, I wasn't. Ha, ha, ha. I see what you're getting at, Bob. Always make the ladies happy. That's my only piece of advice. Always make your ladies happy.
What's more worth it? That's the question you need to ask yourself in your head.
No kidding. Randomizer going up here. We'll go 6 clicks for our box numbers. Edward, if you got one, let us know, sir. Otherwise, I will gladly let the randomizer pick. So it's going up. He has until You put it on the desk, Steven. I will randomize this nice and slowly. But you can see in the randomizer what they are. 18, 24, 25, 30, 32, and 35. That is 6 left. We still have 2 headliners left. Warren Moon and Brandon Ayuk. 4, 5, and 6. We'll do box 30. So 30 out of 35 going off the ticker down to 5 authentic, Steven. Hopefully we'll get a new authentic series for you guys tomorrow. Definitely looking forward to seeing what's in the rest of these today. So 4, 5, and 6. Boxes on the table. List is randomized. Is official. Box 30. Paul Lewis up top in the NFC North. Edwards got the NFC South. Raymond Lowe, NFC East. Bob in the NFC West. Which, by the way, is the headliner spot. Warren Moon and Brandon Ayuk. James, AFC North. Edward, AFC South and East. And Raymond, AFC West. Here we go. Box 30 of 35 in the Authentics. Hurts so good. It's such a good series, man. Such a good series. But Raymond Lowe went easy on these guys for one break. He's like, I have enough of that. I'm going to take home a dub, and he's going to take home one of the best flash helmets out there. We got ourselves DJ Moore, the talented Panther receiver. That's the NFC South. That is Edward Tabanera with another one. DJ Moore, Flash Authentic. One of the best flashes in the league.
Beautiful helmet.
One of the best receivers in the league as well. We're talking about earlier this show, how many quarterbacks have the Panthers gone through? How many of them are good? The answer is probably none of them. DJ Moore's had 3 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons, despite not playing with a good receiver. It'll be close, or a good quarterback, rather. It'll be close, whether he gets there this year or not. He'll have to get there if they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Got to have a few hundred receiving games in a row, but he could do it. Congrats, Edward, on the DJ Moore Flash Authentic. That's a clean helmet right there, if I ever saw one, Steven. Very
761 currently.
Yeah. So that's 239, I think.
Last 2 games, 5 catches, 73 and 83 yards, and a touchdown each game.
Yeah. He's really good.
He's really good. Just no one can...
Well, they're also a running team right now. They are running the ball very well. So when you don't play with a good quarterback and you play on a running team, sometimes your numbers suffer a little bit. But DJ Moore has put up good numbers despite all of that. So DJ Moore, Flash Authentic. Congratulations, Edward. We are down to 5 boxes in the Authentics with that Warren Moon still out there, by the way. We have 3 to go still in the slabs. If you guys want to break a slab break, let me know. Yep, Panthers rushed for 320 on Saturday, says Bob. They certainly did. The Lions could not stop them. I bought in too much into the Lions hype, Steven. Lions definitely reverted back to normal. The old ways in that game. That's pretty bad. You allow 320 rush yards in a game. Not good.
That's not good.
Not good at all. All right. I'm going to finally give these guys a top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on at Ultimate Autographs. So we have 8 spots to go in the Hurts So Good Authentic Series. There's 5 helmets left in this series. We have 2 headliners still out there. Warren Moon, 9-time Pro Bowl quarterback, Canadian Football League Hall of Famer, Pro Football League Hall of Famer on the beautiful Lunar Seattle Authentic helmet. We have Brandon Ayuk on the 49er Authentic. That's a guy who's having a big season this year as a receiver as well. So 40% chance at a headliner in that break. Loaded dice, triple box break. We have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the Tyreek Hill Flash Authentic. Now, the headliners are all the Authentics, the photo headliners at least. But the Replica helmets are not photo headliners. We just had Lawrence Taylor and Brian Urlacher coming out. So moral of the story is there is 9 boxes left in that series, 3 crates. 1 in 3 chance at Tyreek, but almost 9 in 9 chance at something good in the triple box break. We have 7 to go in America's Team mini helmets. We entered the show with all headliners out there. Ray Lewis coming off the board, Andre Johnson, Emmitt Smith. But we still have Sauce Gardner, Tua, Micah Parsons, A.J. Brown, and Sean Alexander. So most headliners still out there in the mini helmets. We have 7 spots to go in the jerseys. We are still looking for a lot of good jerseys. Derrick Henry still out there. We have Marshall Faulk still out there. Lawrence Taylor and Chris Olave. So Derrick Henry might be the best headliner in that series. Obviously, Lawrence Taylor, one of the better ones. So a lot of goodies left in the jerseys as well. We have 5 to go in the Padding Stats Replica Helmet Series. Let's see. I don't know. Did we pull Brian Dawkins in this?
In what?
This rep break. I think we did pull Dawkins.
I pulled the Dawkins in the can't miss.
Oh, Dawkins was in the can't miss. I think you're correct.
I have Dawkins in the can't miss.
Okay, so I think every headliner is still out there. Maybe we pulled 1 on Saturday, actually. But
for the reps?
Yeah, I think we pulled 1 on Saturday. Let's see, what did we pull? I think they deleted it. I think we pulled the Champ Bailey.
Dawson.
Champ Bailey, I think.
Champ Bailey rep.
So Champ Bailey rep is the only one that was pulled on Saturday. Bob saying I won the Champ Bailey. So Sauce Gardner still out there. Leader in the league in rushing yards, Josh Jacobs. We have Trevor Lawrence on what, as you said, Steven, is the best flash helmet in the game. Number 1 overall pick. Now playing like it might make the playoffs. Tyreek Hill, Lunar replica, 2nd in the league in receiving yards. We got Lawrence Taylor on that salute to service, maybe the best defensive player ever. Nick Chubb, top 5 running back in there. Brian Dawkins as well. So a lot of good items in the Padding Stats Replica Helmet Series. Almost every headliner still out there. Got 6 to go in that next dice, by the way. Got a couple spots taken. We got 7 to go in the Can't Miss Football Mixer. We have Joe Montana still out there. We have Jerry Rice on the mini helmet. Montana's a Funko Pop, by the way. Terry Bradshaw mini. We have an Emmitt Smith mini in this series. We have Barry Sanders, Mitchell, and Ness jersey that's still out there. We did pull the Fitzgerald slab, but I believe that Tyreek Hill is a Flash replica, and Ray Lewis is the Flash authentic still out there. Then lastly, my favorite item in that series, it is a Walter Payton autograph photo. Obviously, Walter Payton passed away. I don't know if you can see it very closely here, but this is autograph. Just want to make that clear. We'll show it off at some point tonight. We do have this in the room, and everything in the can't miss is good. All the names are great. Monte Adams, Tua, some names that aren't even headliners in that can't miss series. And then let's see what else we got going on. You also have 3 spots to go in the Running Wild football slabs. We are still looking for Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, and Aaron Donald. All those headliners are still out there in these slab cards. So let me know, folks, what you would like to break. I know we have a ton of new people in this room. I know we have a ton of people watching right now. Steven, there will eventually come a day where we skip our dinner break, but we do typically take our dinner break by 6 o'clock. So if you guys want to break something, this show, now's the time to hop in. If we get within like 1 or 2 spots, we'll stay on a little longer. If we fill something up, we'll break it. But if we're still not ready for a break in the next 7 minutes or so, we might call it a show.
We still got Chase Wheelspin to do, though.
We do, that's right. The can't miss, 7 spots to go. We'll knock out the Chase Wheelspin here. But Steven, as far as box count, let's see, 3 in the loaded dice. We did 4 authentics, that's 7. We did 8 minis total, 15. 3 jerseys, yep. 18. 4 reps, 22. 2 can't miss, 24. And the slab, 25 boxes.
Yep, 25. Great first shot.
25 boxes for a happy hour show. That's fantastic. I say 10 is good. 20 is great. 25 is like better than great.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are awesome. Bob will not be in tonight. Maybe lurking, maybe not. See you on Wednesday. Rangers Caps tomorrow night at the world's most famous arena. Ovechkin versus Shesterkin. Okay, that'll be fun, Bob. Enjoy the hockey, sir. Enjoy the hockey. I'm going to knock out this chase wheel spin, Steven, and then we'll see where we're at. So as far as the break room right now, the 7 p.m. show, we have 0 deadlines of any kind.
Yeah.
We're on as long as you guys want to be on. We are here for it. We've had some, typically about 3.5, 4 hours. We've had some 5-hour shows, some 6-hour shows. As long as orders are coming in, we'll be on the air on the night show. The early show, orders have slowed down considerably the last 30 minutes. We do have some filtering in right now, so I'm happy to break anything else. But unless these orders heat up tremendously, we will regroup for tonight's 7 p.m. show. Eventually we're going to skip our dinner break. It is going to happen eventually when the room is entirely hot, but it does have to be beyond hot for us to do that.
Like, you have to burn our stomachs off.
Yes, because we are hungry, guys. So randomizer going up here. We will go 6 clicks. Top name after 6 is taking home a chase wheel spin. Let's see. 4, 5, and 6. We have Peter Malecki. Peter, are you out there? We'll give you about a minute here, Peter. You're the chase wheel spin winner. You can start on number 1, or you can start on any other number, your favorite number. Our physical wheel currently is on the DL or IL, whatever we call it right now. We do have this virtual wheel where I'll start on 1. I'll spin this virtual wheel. Whatever it lands on is the amount you get, courtesy of an Ultimate Autograph gift card. Oh, you want to start on 12. Okay, Peter. 12 works. Good. I'm glad he's watching. We'll spin it here. Here we go. Peter, this isn't bad, Steven. This is rock solid. $78.
There you go, Peter. That's going to be in your account in a matter of seconds.
Let's go. Congrats, Peter. $78 on that chase wheel spin. So that's not bad. That's money you can use in the breaks tonight, or you can use it right now. We are going to stay on air at least for a little while longer, Steven, because there is 1 break. We will break for sure, probably 2. We got 1 spot to go in the Authentics. We'll break that this show. Who's going to knock it out? And we do have 2 spots to go in the reps. That should break the show as well. Otherwise, unless these other breaks are full, we might regroup for tonight's show. We are moving on loaded dice too, by the way. We got 4 spots to go in the loaded dice. We do have diamond authentic helmets ready for once loaded dice closes. That'll be an excellent backup here in the room. The platinum authentics probably will come tomorrow night.
Yes.
So those will be ready for tomorrow night. We do got to finish up those as well. So who's going to close up the Hurt So Good authentic helmets? We got Peter saying thank you. Peter, you are welcome, sir. Thank you for playing. As always, you got the best customers in the business, Steven.
As you said.
No question about it. No question about it. Who believes in closer magic? You could close out 2, if not 3 breaks with 1 order, by the way. Slabs 3 to go, reps 2 to go, authentics, we got 1 to go. Thanks, guys, says Troy. You are very welcome, Troy. Thank you very much for playing. Hopefully you enjoyed your break room experience. We are on at 4 p.m. Central Time, Steven, and 7 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, and then 2 and 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. We weren't on last night. It was Christmas, but other than major holidays, we are here every day. I think we'll be off for New Year's Eve, just a night show, just an early show on Saturday. But otherwise, pretty much, it's 14 shows a week, 7 days a week. Gotta love it.
Yeah, pretty much from January 1st on.
Yes.
You're not gonna see us off for a while.
Michael saying, can't wait for new breaks. Michael, you know the drill. We closed out the old breaks. We dropped some new ones. But this padding stats replica helmet break, this dropped during the 2 p.m. show on Saturday. We had one show. So this is actually the second show of this series. It's brand new. Champ Bailey, the only headliner off the board. So that is fantastic. We have, let's see here. That's a new series. The minis is fairly new. We still got Sauce Gardner, Tua, Micah Parsons, A.J. Brown, Sean Alexander. Jerseys is relatively new-ish. Derrick Henry, Marshall Faulk. Headliners in that series. We are still looking for, let's see, Chris Olave and Lawrence Taylor. So, Michael, we have some relatively new series in the room. Authentics are closed out. He's doing his part. Sean, a few hits left in the Authentics. We got 5 boxes to go. We are still looking for Warren Moon and Brandon Ayuk. So that Authentic break is coming up, and the rep will be right behind it. 1 spot to go there in the replica helmets. So, Hurt So Good number 5. That is Raymond Lowe, Edward Tabanera, and Troy Moore. Let me know a box number, folks. 18, 24, 25, 32, or 35. Otherwise, I am happy to randomize. But we do have some newer breaks. Can't Miss is fairly new as well.
Early stages.
Early stages. So a lot of new things. We close out the old series. We drop something new. All right, Steven, I'm getting this randomizer prepped. We will go 6 clicks here for our box number. I love it. These people are awesome. Our break room is
the best.
The best. So much fun. I mean, we're going to get to 27 boxes at least this show. Because I think the rep break is full, right?
Yep, it just filled up.
So rep break is full. That's coming up next. If you're in that break, drop me a box number. We will do box 25 in the Authentics. So 4 to go in that series. Let's go. Raymond, Edward, and Troy. 3 different people in this break looking for 1 awesome helmet. Been a lot of fun in the break room tonight.
Yes, we are. It's been a blast.
Raymond up top got the NFC North. We got Troy in the NFC South. Edward's got the NFC East, NFC West. Raymond in the AFC North, AFC South, AFC East, and Edward in the AFC West. Here we go. Box 25 out of 35 in the Authentics. See what we got here. Well, Steven. We've got ourselves one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in the history of North America.
Okay.
That was the USA and the Canadian Football League. We got ourselves the one, the only Warren Moon on the Lunar Authentic.
Beautiful.
And guess who? Just guess who. Don't look at the sheet. You can probably guess.
Edward Tabanera.
Edward Tabanera on the full-size Authentic Hall of Fame 06 inscription. Another one for Edward. This man is just ridiculous right now. I mean, he is taking stuff left and right. Edward, you are just, I mean, you're rolling right now. Warren Moon, 9-time Pro Bowler, twice led the league in passing yards. He was the NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 1990. In the CFL, 5-time Grey Cup champ, 2-time Grey Cup MVP, an excellent player. Congratulations, Edward, on Warren Moon. Holy moly. I like that one.
Nice there. Nice hit there, Edward.
I like that one a lot.
Just a guy who dominated multiple professional leagues.
Incredible. That is one of David Honga's favorite players because he not only played for the Seahawks, he also played for the Washington Huskies in college.
Yeah, the Huskies.
So it's David Honga special on the Warren Moon. Padding stats number 5 is next. This, by the way, might be my second favorite hit of the show. I'll put it next. Do we have room, Steven?
Can we
put Tim Brown? We can take Tim Brown down. Still like the Nick Chubb as my favorite.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I think that Warren Moon is the second best. Congrats, dude, says Troy. I agree. Let me know, guys, on a replica helmet box number. Chris, Jerry, Adam, Anthony, Michael, and we have Paul and Sean. Could be the last break of the show, unless we sell out something else or get super duper close. Likely the last break of the show because we'll take a brief dinner break before tonight's 7 p.m. show. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. 2, 4, 6, and 10 out there in the rep helmets. Cool. Authentics, now we got 4 to go. In that series, we are super close to closing out that series.
You're randomizing them or?
I am randomizing, yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good.
So we will do box 6. 6 clicks on the randomizer. Box 6 coming up. Get you guys randomized 6 clicks for your divisions. Chris down to Sean. Let's get it. Let's get it. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sean Kowalski up top in the NFC North. He'll be followed by Chris Reese in the NFC South. There's Michael Francia in the NFC East. Paul's got the NFC West. Michael, AFC North. Anthony, AFC South. Jerry, AFC East. And Adam, AFC West. Here we go. Padding stats. Box 6 out of 30. A lot of headliners left. Only one off the board. This be a headliner moment. Not a headliner, but one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Mr. 99 in Madden. And one of the best flash helmets in the business. We have Jonathan Ogden on the Raven Flash with the Hall of Fame 13 inscription. Congratulations, Michael Foster, on the Jonathan Ogden. Rock solid hit right there. Beautiful flash. Love this gold on the face mask as well, Steven. Congrats, Michael. Okay, Mike. We see you on the Jonathan Ogden. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Just one of the all-time linemen.
No kidding.
Just a staple for the Ravens for over a decade.
I mean, you know Jamal Lewis, how he had the 2,000 yards rushing?
Yeah, I wonder how much this guy...
I wonder how much Jonathan Ogden helped them get there.
Attributed to that, exactly.
No kidding. Helped a ton. So we got 2 spots to go in the slabs, guys. I'll give you 3 minutes to close them out until 6:05 while we talk ahead of the show. I write this up. If the slabs are closed up by 6:05, we will break them this show. Otherwise, we will regroup for tonight's 7 p.m. show. It's been a very, very busy show. It has slowed down a little bit here in the last 30 minutes or so. So we will have our dinner break, but at 7 p.m., there is no deadline. We can be on for 5-6 hours. As long as you guys want to be, we'll be fueled and ready to rock and roll all night.
Also, score predictions.
Yes, correct. So we haven't had much of a chance to ask you guys this. We are offering up $20 Ultimate Autograph gift cards if you guess the exact score right of any of the primetime football games. And actually, let's see the line right now. 3.5. I'll give you $30 if you pick the Colts to win outright and get the exact score right. I say over 3-point underdog.
3.5, yeah.
3.5 does count. So $20 if you get the exact score tonight and pick the Chargers to win. $30 if you get the exact score right and pick the Colts to win. Hit of the show, I think, Steven, you and I are in unison. We're going with the Nick Chubb Authentic.
Just a beaut.
Just a beautiful helmet, a great player, a beautiful autograph as well. Let me put this up here in a second. Absolutely love the player. We do have him a lot in the break room. And speaking of Browns, the only guy who's gotten a score prediction right so far, Brown fan Tom Banky. He got the Bills and Packers 27-17 on Sunday Night Football a few weeks back, Steven. Was quite the call by Mr. Banky.
Yeah, it was.
We will have a few series we can close out tonight. We are down to 4 authentic helmets. We could close that tonight. Loaded dice. We do have a diamond helmet backup ready to go. As soon as loaded dice closes out, we'll drop that. We have 3 crates to go in loaded dice, and we are halfway there the next one. 24-14 Chargers win, says John. All right, John, I will make note of that prediction. 24-14 Chargers. John Baker. I'm going to go with 23-17 Chargers.
27-17 Chargers.
Even going 27-17 Chargers. Okay. Definitely looking forward to a fun game tonight. Let's see. Refreshing the break room here. We are still 2 to go in the slab cards. So I think, Steven, this is a good signing off point. We'll take a 55-minute dinner break. We'll be right back here in 55 minutes. Tonight at 7 p.m., 4 and 7 Central Time, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 Central Time on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll see you guys very soon. Will Workman saying live break 1. Which one was Will in?
Will Workman? He was in there a long while ago.
That was a long while ago, William.
He was in the first break of the whole show. William Workman won.
So that was like 2 hours ago, William Workman.
Adam Gregory Crow won.
So, William, you did not win in the first break of the show. But tune in tonight at 7 p.m. More breaks. Aaron and Paul got your score predictions as well, guys. We'll see you tonight.